Happy Sabbath, Choctaw family, and those that might be listening. It's Pastor Samson here once again, and I've transitioned from my house to the church because I'm here to tell you that we will be opening up the church this Sabbath. Yeah, that's right. Tomorrow, I'm going to be preaching a sermon here in front of people. I invite you to come out. Speaking of the sermon, I encourage you to come out and hear this sermon because this sermon is going to be one that is powerful in helping us deal with problems and issues and crises that we face in life. I want to mention that if you are an individual who is struggling health-wise, or you're a little bit older in age and you don't feel comfortable coming out to the church, don't worry, you do not have to come. But we will be putting the sermon online for you to watch, so feel free to check out the sermon online. It'll probably be posted a little bit later. Also, if you're wondering what to do with your tithes and offerings, I'm going to put the link at the bottom of the screen below here. Hopefully this will be the last time I do, and you can put your tithes and offerings in there. All you have to do is just type in Choctaw SDA Church, and it'll put up all the information for you. And you can also contact Linda Lambeth, our treasurer, and she can take care of it from there as well. And also, I do want to mention that you can continue to put your tithes and offerings in through AdventistGiving.org. So feel free to continue to use that link as long and forever if you want to. Also, I want to leave you with a little devotional thought. In the book of James chapter 1, verses 17, it tells us that every good gift comes from God. Everything. Every good gift. Every little good thing that you see throughout your day. But a lot of times I feel like as Christians, as human beings, we tend to focus in very deeply on the negative. And sometimes we may even assume that God has brought this negative upon us. And I want to encourage us to keep in mind that God doesn't bring bad in our life, but rather God places good in the midst of our lives to encourage us and to remind us of Him. I love what Ellen White says when she says that God has placed upon the thorn bushes roses as a sign of hope, keeping before our minds the reality that God cares and that God is there. So if you're facing anything that may be difficult or may be discouraging, I want to challenge you to focus on the positive. I want to challenge you to focus in on the good that God has provided for you. And it's encouraging. It's encouraging to be able to focus in on those goods. It's encouraging to be able to see that God cares and that He's there. And maybe if you don't see it, ask God to open your eyes. Ask Him to open your eyes to seeing what good is in my life. And you'll be surprised on how quick He'll be wanting to answer that prayer request. Again, Choctaw family, I just want to say that I love you guys, I miss you guys, and I cannot wait to see you guys. I probably won't give you guys hugs, I probably won't give you guys handshakes, but nonetheless, we can still be able to share love just being together in the same room and hearing a message, because I know I'll be hearing the message too. Again, I'll see you guys this Sabbath, and for those who won't be coming to church, no worries, stay at home, stay comfortable, stay safe. We'll be posting the video later. Happy Sabbath and God bless.